Hello, everybody. Welcome back to my channel once again. Um, First of all, let me say I'm sorry that I haven't been making voiced videos in a while. That's only for the fact that my dog ate my mic, and that's why I haven't been publishing any videos because I just feel like maybe it's not worth it since it's less interactive. It's just gameplay. And yes, there's people that prefer gameplay over yapping, but I just wanted to get that clear. Anyways, today I'm just gonna do a video explaining the best and most efficient way to research rank 1, 2, 3, and 4 for Germany. Now, starting from rank 1, you really just want to go for the P35T. It's like I said, nothing in this BR is particularly good, or in this rank is particularly good, but the Panzer 4E is pretty good. The PZ38TF is pretty good. Now I have these because these are like the previous versions before they added these guys, and that's why I got them. But this one's pretty good because it's a little bit faster. It's a scout tank. The 37 though is not really that great, but it's fast. It's mobile. Usually really good at flanking. Can get you to rank 2 pretty quickly. And I'd say you should also get the Martyr 3 just because it has a lot better pen, and it's also a tank destroyer. So the only bad thing is that it is open top, but you can always go for no. That stick sucks. Never mind. Just stay with the Martyr 3 and just snipe with it. Try to get a good hold down position. This thing doesn't have that much depression, but you should still be able to make it work. And that's it for rank 1. I mean, there's not really much tips that I can give you for that BR. Now, starting rank 2, what you want to do is you want to get the Puma, that's for sure. This thing's mobile, it's fast, it can get around to other places very quickly. You want to cap points with this because capping points gives you more than kills, and it also helps your team win. And winning is what gives you more RP than anything else. So you want to get the Puma, you want to get the Panzer 3. If you want, you can also get the Panzer 3M because it is pretty armored at that BR and it's really good against the Shermans. Now, I know a lot of you are probably struggling to kill the Shermans, so let me quickly show you where the weak spot on Shermans are. The weak spot would be right here, like right there. You want to go for the gunner support, or you can go on this little side bit right there. Now, if you are shooting a Sherman on the side, you want to either shoot here, yeah, right here, or like right at the bottom, so that you can fuse their ammo and then just boom, just blow up the entire tank. Or you can always go for the turret and just disable them. That way they can't fight back. Now for the other Shermans, which is the M42, M4A2, sorry. Same thing, I'm pretty sure you could just go for the gunner support or for the gun mantlet like right here, and you could easily kill them. Or like I said, side on, right here is the ammo. Yep, right at that little box is the ammo, and then down below too. Now some of them do have wet stowage, so sometimes they won't fuse, but usually that gets the job done. And for T-34s, which you are going to be facing at that BR, you can always just go for the neck of the tank, or well, the turret ring, that works, and you can kill it. Now for KV-1s, it's a little bit more complicated, because they are strongly armored. Now, the armor on this is really, really annoying, because it's very inconsistent. You can try the gunner, the driver's port, right here. Sometimes it'll pen, sometimes it won't. What I recommend though is going for this little bitty right here. Usually it kills like most of the turret crew. Or you could go for the lower front plate and you could kill it like that too. Now if you're fighting this thing side on, bro, just good luck. I would say aim low, but not right here. Because the fuel tank will, I guarantee the fuel tank will eat the entire shot. So go for like the space between the driver and like before you get to the turret. And that's where like the ammo is at. Or you could try for right here, but like I said, it's very inconsistent. It's very hard to pin that for some ridiculous reason, and it'll eat your shell. Alright, so now we've explored the two hardest enemies. No, I'm not trying to play naval right now. So yeah, the Panzer IV-H is also another really good one. It has a really good cannon and it also has pretty decent ammo. Not as good as the Panzer III-M, but it does get a better cannon. So that makes it better. You know, armor ain't that important. Now the Stug. This is all around really good. The front armor is pretty good. The only bad thing is that, like I said, it doesn't get a turret. The cannon is pretty good. It'll go right through Sherman's front plates, T-34s. Sometimes it'll go through the KV-1s. Usually not that hard. I'm gonna be honest, it's not that hard. Now for rank 5, you want to copy this lineup right here. I mean for rank 3, sorry. I don't really use the 8, I haven't used the 8cm or flak. You're just gonna get 50 cowed by American mains. M44, I mean the new tank destroyer. It's pretty fun for like trying to get God mode because I got God mode really easily with that the other day. The Nash Horn, it sucks. Oh, and one tank that I forgot to cover is the Dicker Max and the Sturm Mill. These two things, they're the best tanks ever, dude. The best tanks ever. I don't know if you guys seen my Sturm Mill video, but this thing can kill top tier tanks. And what makes it so good is the gun depression. Now the sad thing is that it is open top and that it is pretty slow. But if you can get to a really good like sloped area, you can just do numbers, man. You can wipe down the enemy. So I would really recommend like you want to get the Puma, the Panzer IV-H, or the Panzer III-M, and the Sturm MO, and that's your lineup. And well, you only get one anti-air, so if you want anti-air, get that. Now for rank 3, the VK is alright. I mean, usually you'll get into a lot of tough situations because your turret traverse is very slow. But this is what most of you should get is the Tiger H1. Now there is a proper way to play this tank because if you don't play it right, you're gonna get obliterated by any other faction, any other team, any other tank is gonna go right through you very easily. So the best way to play that, I will show you in the gameplay right now. As a matter of fact, let me just switch this out because I really don't want to. What did I miss some my 5-7 lineup? Oh man, really? I had my Panther D over that? That's crazy. Okay. No, I am not changing that. I am not changing that either. I guess we'll take the Panther D. So in this BR, you want to run this lineup right here. Ignore the KV-1. The Focke-Wulf is a really good cast plane. I have this just a troll. The Panther D has a better turret traverse, and the turret has that like really weird point right here. Like this, it's really trolly. So if you fight American mains, they're usually gonna aim for here, or for your cannon, or they're gonna go for your side because you got really weak side armor. But yeah, just get the Tiger H1, the Tiger E, and the Panther, and you should be good. Now I'm gonna hop into a quick match to kind of like demonstrate how you should play the Tiger, or like this lineup in general. And this isn't even this is a good map. Now I'm not gonna focus this gameplay on getting kills. I'm gonna focus it on the strength and weaknesses of each vehicle. Now we did get up tier here. By the way you can tell if you got up tiered or down tiered is by your spawn points. If a heavy tank costs 100 SP, that means that you got up tiered. The normal cost for a heavy tank at your BR, which would for me right now would be 5.7. The normal cost would usually be 130 SP to spawn a heavy tank in. Now if you got down tiered, it would be 160, and that would be a full down tier. And that would mean that you're playing at 4.7, which is pretty crazy. Now, if it is one, now if it costs 150, that means you got down tiered up to 5.0. And if it costs 110, that means you almost got a full left tier, which you might as well call a full left tier, which would be 6.3 or 6.7. Now this is all based around 5.7, right? So 160, 4.7, 150, 5.0. Now 120 would be 6.3, 110, 6.7, and then 100 being absolutely 6.7 all the way. Like, you're gonna be fighting a lot of Tiger 2s and etc. Which, surprisingly, my team doesn't have, oh yeah, 6.7, 5.7. My team doesn't have a lot of 6.7 equipment, which is really unfortunate. I just rammed my teammate, I'm very sorry. I'm gonna leave you to deal with that, because I don't want to deal with it. Now, I don't know if a lot of you have heard of this, but Tigers can angle their armor, or well, a lot of tanks can angle their armor and they become stronger. See, like right there, he shot me, I bounced a shot. Or well, I thought I bounced a shot, but I actually took damage from that. Oh, this is scary. Oh, this is very scary. Let me back up. Oh no, my mouse disconnected. What a terrible time to disconnect. Holy, I don't know why I'm lagging. Well, that was a good demonstration of the Tiger's armor. Alright, let me get into a better spot. This is such a terrible situation right there. You saw the best way to angle your tank is like this. Look into the map, or look right here. Notice how my tank is kind of like diagonal and my bros are right next to my track. That's the exact way you wanna have your tank whenever you're facing an enemy. That way you can kind of like bounce shots. You're bigger. Oh, I screwed up. Oh man. What? The M51 has some troll armor, dude. Usually you can go right through that, no problem. Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot about that. I forgot that I'm using the lower pen round. Alright, now on the Tiger, you do get 2 rounds. You wanna use the APHE round that you get whenever you get it, like stock. That stock APHE round, it's really good because it has like a really high amount of HE or high explosive. So basically what that means is if you pen a tank, it'll do more damage. Like essentially it'll blow up more inside of their tank. Alright. Now I did explain the Tiger 2 wrong. The way you should angle a little bit badly. I'm very sorry. After this match I'll kind of like explain it a little bit better. But yeah, like I said, usually you wanna be like, you wanna have your barrel right next to your right track, and that's the way that you should be. So like, let's say that's my enemy. This is the way that I would angle if I was fighting him in a Tiger. And then right there, he wouldn't be able to pen my armor at all. Now, be aware that there is tanks at this BR that get Heat FS or Heat, which basically just stands for High Explosive Anti-Tank. And how those cannons work is like, it's a chemical round, so how it works is that it'll hit your armor and it'll blow up, and then it's a shape charge. So since it's a shape charge, oh, so is that the oh no, it isn't. Since it's a shape charge, it focuses most of its attack power into a certain point, and that's how it'll pen. Alright, now M51, like I said, just right to the side, and you should be able to pen. I didn't pen that guy because he was that special M51 that has a different type of hole. And because of that, his frontal armor was actually a little bit stronger than usual. Got his driver. Now for light tanks like this, you just want to load up HE, high explosive, and you can instantly kill their entire crew. And yeah, if you want to make a lot of RP and to start researching things a little bit faster, then you really want to start attacking the points. Because yes, getting kills does help, but if you don't win the match, you get deducted points. And there's no point in getting a lot of kills if you're not making what you should be making, you know? There's a guy that's about to pass right in front of that tiger. Hopefully he's ready for it. Alright, now moving on to the Panther, since I already covered the Tiger one. The Panther has a pretty big weak spot, just like the Tiger, which is the Capula, right here, and right here. And it also has a pretty bad weakness because of the reverse speed. There's a guy right here. And there you go. That's the weak spot for the Shermans. Just like that, you can one-shot a Sherman. And like I said, this thing has a terrible turret traverse, it has a terrible reverse speed. So you don't really want to be too aggressive, but you don't want to be too defensive to where you're just standing back most of the time. This thing has pretty good solid frontal armor, but the side armor is almost non-existent. Oh snap, I missed. He's right there. I think I could hit that, maybe. Nope, never mind. Also, I'm recording this video using my PlayStation controller's mic, so if it's that whack, that's why it is. But yeah, the thing about this lineup, it's that it has a very strong cannon. You have a lot of firepower. So usually you will not struggle to just one-shot some of these tanks at all. The only thing is like those only weaknesses, you gotta learn how to like play each vehicle. Not every vehicle can play the same as the others, because they're all unique. And you kind of want to adapt your playstyle to each vehicle. Oh, I'm about to be dead very soon. Okay. Come on, reload that gun as quickly as possible.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
I don't know if I can hit him from right here. Nope. But he can hit me. That's awesome. And once you got those gone, well, you want to go into your plane and you just want to destroy. Oh, okay. They're taking the cap. Usually, just play around the cap with these type of vehicles. They're not really good at spawn camping or anything like that. I highly
Enemy forces have
hate.
captured a zone.
Well, I highly discourage you to spawn camp because it's just a really toxic game style. And I know I was doing that right now. I'm very sorry. I only say that it's okay to spawn camp once you like don't find anyone else to kill, you know? Like once you run out of targets, then I guess it's kind of understandable, but try not to do it. I tried to avoid doing it. Oh, I didn't drop my bomb. And somehow that skink got me even though he was shooting way far behind me. Very interesting. Just because of that, I'm gonna crash out. Oh wait, hold on, never mind. I need to focus on the game. Now this isn't a part of my lineup, or a part of the lineup suggestion, but it's a pretty nice premium. It's really fun. And fun in the aspect that it has a really good armor, and it has a really good gun. Only thing I will say is that it's slow, but you know, law of exchange. Alright, so just really quickly, I'm gonna cover how you should start each game. The Tiger 1 isn't too bad for first spawn, the Panther D isn't too bad for first spawn. If you spawn the Panther D, I'd suggest just going straight for the point, just since you're a little bit more mobile than that Tiger and other tanks at this BR. The Stuart Mill, I would spawn it only if you're like in a map with a lot of hills, because it's very situational. Oh, somebody got a nuke, that's awesome. And it's very situational. So don't take it out unless you feel that you're capable of getting to a good spot in a good amount of time to get what you have to do done. I don't think that guy's gonna be able to get here on time. Yeah, nah. Jesus, my ears. All the way to my hangar too, and I'm still hearing that freaking siren? Alright. It's very situational. This thing has an insane amount of pen. Like, honestly, really insane amount of pen. So it's really good at almost any BR. As long as there's hills, dude, you got it with this thing. Because 248 pen point blank. And usually you're going to be engaging tanks about 500 to 1,000-ish. So 234 and 220 millimeters of pen is always good. Like, honestly, hands down. Now rank 4, this is the last BR that or rank that I'm gonna cover before, well, for this video, this is the last BR that I'm gonna cover, rank that I'm gonna cover. And there's things at this BR that you really can't avoid. Also, I forgot to mention, but the Jet Panzer is really good. These are really good too. Any tank destroyer right here is really good. The Panzer 470, that thing's awesome. The armor is great. You're gonna be really strong unless you encounter HEDFS and then you're cooked. The Jet Panther for this BR is alright. I mean, it's good. It gets really good mobility, good engine. The only thing is, if you get caught in a bad situation, you're dead. You gotta have a very specific game style for that. But besides that, no complaints. It's really good, really mobile. The cannon's great. It pens almost anything. And you can get some pretty good flanks in that. As long as you don't get caught like on the side or anything like that, then you should be alright. Now this thing's pretty good because it gets Heat FS, if I'm not mistaken. And Heat FS at this BR is really pretty cracked. It's really underrated. It'll go through a lot of tanks' armor like butter, and it'll if you know your where ammo is stowed, then you're set. Ferdinand is also really good, but the Jag Tiger is the best thing at this BR. It has the absolute best armor at this BR. Even T-34s, T-29s are gonna struggle going through this thing's armor. Only thing I will say is Heat FS is a thing at this BR, so if you encounter M51, wait, is it an M51? Oh, an M56 or an M50, you're cooked. Because those things got Heat FS. Now for this BR, like I said, those are really good. Like anything in the Tank Destroyer line is really, really good. In terms of SPAA, this Destroyer isn't for everyone, so I would stay with the OS one too. Just because you get more rounds before you gotta reload. This Destroyer kind of forces you to reload pretty quickly. The Panthers, they suck. But if you do get Panthers, go for the Panther G. It has the most armor out of all of them, and it also has, like, not the best turret traverse, but it's just, I just consider this one to be better. The Panther F is also really good, but it loses that additional, like, armor that it had, so now you don't have volumetric to help you out. But it is faster, the turret traverse is a little bit better, and you reload it faster, too. Oh no, you get the same reload. Never mind. But if you spade your crew, it does reload a lot faster. Now for tanks that you should avoid the M109G. This thing gets 50 count by anything. The only thing it's good at is being SPAA. The Tiger 2P is also one that you should avoid. If you get it, unless you're like researching it. If you have to get it, but don't stick with it. Move on to the Tiger 2H, because it gets rid of that turret cheek weak spot. Because the cheeks on this thing are its biggest enemy. Now the Tiger 2H does get rid of those cheeks. And then you have a lot more armor, and we love armor. And this thing is overall the best tank at this BR. Second only to the M41. This thing's really good. It's mobile, it's fast, it gets a 50 cal. The engine horsepower is really good. You're gonna be hitting about 70 kmh, 60 kmh in this thing. You could get really good flanks. It gets APDS, armor piercing discarding sable, and Heat FS, which is high explosive anti-tank, fin stabilized. And like I said, those are chemical rounds that go right through armor. And I'm also show gameplay for 6-7. Like I said, this gameplay isn't going to be focused on air that much, because I'm going to do an air video later on. Mainly just the tanks, and how you should, like, use them. Or, like, ways that you can use them. You know, tips and tricks kind of thing. Now, I sincerely doubt any of you guys being down all the way to here in this video, but if you are, go ahead and drop say pineapple in the comments, and that way I'll know that you are a real one and that you stayed all the way to the end to watch this. Sorry, I mix up my words very often. Now, first spawn, I like to go with the M41 just because it's fast, it's mobile, you get some really nice flanks with it. Overall, this thing has no armor at all, so you kind of want to be a little gremlin, try to stick to the sides and not be spotted. Otherwise, you will get eliminated. Now, I'm gonna be showing the weak spot for some of these American tanks that you guys are gonna be fighting, because I know a lot of people struggle to kill the T-34s and the heavy tanks, like the IS-2s. I don't know why y'all struggle with the IS-2s. Well, never mind. It makes sense. It's very logical to be. Dude, I heard something on the wall. I got distracted. Well, I threw away our only chance with the M41. But that's alright. Because now we can spawn in the star of the show, the Tiger 2H. Now, this thing is really, really good. So what you're gonna do, let's say this right here is a T-34. You're gonna take your shot, and then what you wanna do is you kinda wanna angle your turret a little bit. Because if they hit right here, they're gonna kill you. If they hit this top part, they're gonna kill you. They can sometimes go through your gunner support, but it's not guaranteed. So usually you wanna slightly angle your turret so you're not that vulnerable. And it just helps you survive a little bit better. This thing has already some awesome frontal armor. Of course, some things can go through it, but this thing is still really, really good. The gun is awesome too. This thing puns a lot, and it can go through T-34s like butter, if you know where you're shooting at. Which, we're about to engage a T-34 in front of here. Oh man. The brain death of German teammates. Why are they smoking the... Oh my god. Why? Dude. Alright, hold on. Let me lock in right quick. For T-34s, go for the lower front plate. Like right there is a good spot. You can also go for right here. If you have them head on and they're looking straight at you, go for this, the cheek right there. You can pin that and you can detonate their ammo, instant killing them. Or you can always aim for right here. Like their lower front plate, that's their weakest spot. Their gunner support sometimes detonates, sometimes it doesn't. It's unreliable, which is why I don't recommend it. And I just got distracted. Awesome. Oh man, I need to focus. Panther G time? I don't even know why I'm playing that side of the freaking map. I shouldn't be. T-34, lower front plate. I missed. That's okay. Get the range. 450. I had a feeling that wouldn't pun. Oh, that's not good. That's good. How is it not one-shotting a fox though? That's pretty crazy.
Panzergranate geladen!
You know, it's funny how I said you gotta play the cap and then I just go up there where there's no cap. It's just the first to have it. Sometimes you'll start playing maps a certain way that you'll just completely forget about caps and things like that. Also, if you see somebody replaying, always lend a man. You don't always gotta be a jerk and ignore it. At the end of the day, they're your teammates. And we're just one big old team. Working towards one common goal, which is winning. SC-100. Got his driver, his transmission. HE. Let me range find that.
12 Uhr. Entfernung 400 Meter.
What? HE didn't do nothing. Let me go a little bit further back then. Like right there. I forgot how much pen this has.
Panzergranate geladen.
Oh, you're scary. And I just hit the pixel perfect shot on an IS-3. That is not right. That does not feel right at all.
Panzergranate geladen.
Oh, that's so weird. That's so weird. I mean, it's probably because he wasn't angled towards me, like, properly. I thought that was a T-34 for a second there and got pretty spooked. Thankfully, it wasn't. It's okay. Just keep going. Okay, stop right here. Oh no, I missed. I'm so dead. I don't know how I'm getting these bad shots. Honestly, wow. Alright, now I'm gonna go back to the M41. Alright, let's play better. I'm sorry, guys. Some terrible gameplay from my end. I'm gonna immediately use H heats, only because it's better. Against American tanks specifically. I think they're dead, man. There you go. Get rid of him first, then I can kill the Ontos.
Rohladung geladen.
Get the Ontos.
Rohladung geladen.
Oh my god. Alright, now. This is a little bit tough, so I'm gonna call Artie on him.
Artillerieschlag auf Koordinaten. Delta. 6. Zerschlagen.
No way, I just got his transmission. I didn't even know you could break that down. Alright, back to the Tiger. Just take a lucky guess. I think I got him with the Artie. Let's go. I'm gonna say my death was calculated. My death was calculated. I'm 56. Alright, now we need to hurry up and get back to the A-cap. We need to win this match. Holy. Oh man, if I would have been locked in from the start of this match, I would have probably got a nuke. 9 in the plane? When did I kill a plane? I wasn't even paying attention. Okay, stop right here. The best way to kill a super Pershing is going right through this little driver's port. Or you could also go for that. I was honestly aiming for his driver port. But the turret cheek also works because it's weak and because that's where his ammo was stored. So that's also another good spot that, well, I didn't mean to demonstrate, but it got demonstrated anyway. M41s have no armor, just go right through the front. Oh, that's scary. For these guys, also lower front plate works. Usually go for the corners, don't go for the middle part because that's where the transmission is and it's gonna eat you around, so don't go for that. It's a very, very bad spot. Ooh, don't stop. Right there. Okay. I don't know why all of a sudden our enemies want to play worse. I don't know why all of a sudden my enemies got really whack. T-34, this is the perfect moment for me to demonstrate the T-34's weak spot on the side of them of the matlet, which is right here. See? And it detonates their ammo, so it's a perfect spot. Alright, there you go. And we're only gonna be 200 points off a nuke. Wow. Or actually 400. Wow, that's actually the funniest thing ever. I'm just making a tutorial. A tutorial that led to 14 kills. Wow. That's awesome. I'm probably gonna make this and that nuke gameplay separate. But anyways, that's it for today, guys. Like I said, usually it's all dependent on how a person themselves plays a vehicle. So just because I play a certain way and I get good kills, it's because I've been playing longer and I kind of got a little bit more experience with it. But whenever you play these tanks, you want to know the enemy's weak spots. That's the best way that I can tell you that you can get kills. If you know a tank's weak spot, these things can be pretty scary, but you saw how I know their weak spots, so I was able to take care of them rather quickly. And so you want to learn their weak spots so that you can deal with them too. And with that being said, thank you so much everybody for joining me on today's video. I'm gonna be continuing this, and I'm gonna probably do the remaining tiers, which is rank 5, rank 6, rank 7, all the way to rank 8. Until then, guys, thank you very much for joining me, and honestly, I hope you had a great Christmas, and I hope you have a great rest of your day. Goodbye.